Hello and welcome to my sort of recap of E3 and what I thought of the conference this year. And you know, as far as E3 conferences goes, and if you compare it with last year, you're not as good. I watched them all, obviously. I watched them all live, so I stayed up till like 3 a.m. UK time, which was just ridiculous to watch them all. But out of all of them, I can't say that either one won, quote unquote. You know, everybody always has to declare a winner at these things, and I don't think anyone was the winner this year. Microsoft focused on games, which was great. Sony also focused on games, but they had the little bit with this TV and the movie, and I was just sat there going, yeah, don't talk about TV, come on, get back to games, and they sort of dragged that on a bit, which was quite annoying. Nintendo, I've never really been big on Nintendo. I mean, I had a Wii, but so did fucking everybody, and I think the only games I had on Wii were like House of the Dead and Mario Kart and Wii Fit, which everybody had because the freaking console came with the thing. But yeah, I wasn't big on Nintendo. I think Ubisoft were quite good, just because their conference was quite entertaining to watch, whereas the other guys, they kind of had just parts of the conference where it was pretty boring. But overall, there wasn't really a clear winner. I mean, the game that stood out for me, and the one that I'm most interested in, is No Man's Sky. I mean, it looked insane, and it's a 10-man development team who are based out of London or near London. I can't remember which. And what they've got is really cool looking, and I hope they can really pull it off in the way they've described it, of this sort of procedurally generated universe with thousands of planets all spread out in this MMO, and you can fly around, and you might bump into somebody, but you probably won't because the universe is so huge. And yeah, I mean, if you haven't watched the videos, you should check it out. I'll put a link in the description. But I think No Man's Sky is getting a PC release as well, which is just fantastic, because obviously I've not got the new consoles, and I don't plan on buying them because of the whole frame rate, the whole power thing. I mean, with the frame rate thing, a lot of games obviously running at 30 on the next gen, and really, I think that they should be aiming for 60 over 30, particularly if it's an FPS. But they sort of can't do it, and it's a real shame, because last gen we were at 1080 with games at 1080 60, and we get to this gen, and I was just expecting it to be a standard sort of thing, being the 1080 60, but it's not. I mean, I'm no industry expert, so I'm sure there are issues with getting games to run at 1080 60, and obviously you want the frame rate locked at 30 if it cannot run at 60, because I'm a PC gamer, and I know that if the frame rate is jumping between 30 and 60, it looks bad. You notice it more. Like if I'm playing PlanetSide 2, if I'm recording, which I do a lot now, I can't run it at 60 because I'm using software recording. It puts a lot of strain on my computer to record the gameplay, so I can't run it 60, but I can run it 30. So I did play around with my graphics settings, trying to get the frame rate to be bumped up. I want the game to look sort of okay, because YouTube's at 30 anyway. I mean, you guys aren't going to notice if there are jumps between 30 and 60. But I did for a while play with the frame rate capped at 30, and actually it did look a bit smoother, just because it wasn't jumping between 30 and 60. But if I play with my software recording off and I'm running at 60, then yes, it does look good, and it does look better than when it's running at 30, and it's quite clear. But I mean, PlanetSide 2 is getting a PS4 release this year, and they're aiming for 1080 60, I believe is the word, but they still haven't given us a release date, and I was sort of expecting them to announce that at E3 this year, because they did show PlanetSide 2. I only watched the conferences. I wasn't really watching the whole Twitch stream of, because I know they showed PlanetSide 2, and I haven't actually gone back and really watched the stream of that. But I don't think they gave us a release date. At least I haven't heard yet. So we just have to wait and see. But who cares? Play on PC. Actually, one thing they have said though is they're capping the player limit per continent to 1,000. Now on PC, it's 2,000. So they're pretty much. I mean, it's a big, deep scale game. The draw is you have these massive battles with up to 2,000 players on a continent. So in theory, you could have 2,000 players at a base. I mean, that's not going to happen because everybody's spread out all over the continent. But they on the console, it's going to be limited to 1,000, and that's half the PC. So, ooh, I don't know. Are they making the maps slightly smaller? I don't think they are. So I don't know. It might not make a difference because I mean, even on PC, the continents aren't always full. The only time they'll be full is at weekends. In the evening, you might get a continent full, and you might get locked out of the continent because it's full. I mean, I'm a PSN, a PlayStation. I was going to say PlayStation Plus, but it's not. It's a COE pass. I've got that thing, so I get priority. I mean, you pay to win. Priority over the queue, so I don't notice it as much, but I know people do get a bit arsey when they've got to queue to get onto the continent. What else? Dragon Age 2 looks good. Dragon Age 2? It's not Dragon Age 2, is it? It's like Dragon Age 3. Actually, I might even be wrong there. The new Dragon Age game, either way, it looks pretty good. I haven't played the first. There are two on there, Dragon Age and the Dragon Age 2, and this one is called Inquisition. I don't know. But anyway, the new Dragon Age looks good. I haven't played the first one yet. I heard the second one was shit, but so I've got the first one on Steam, and I'm gonna probably play it over the next week or so. Because yeah, I do quite like the look of two. I do quite like the look at the new one, and I definitely want to check that out. What else did we get? PlayStation TV didn't look great. Well, if you got a PS4 already, then yeah, PlayStation TV is probably going to work out for you because you can stream games from your PS4 to your PlayStation TV. So kind of like Valve's Steam streaming thing. It'll work a bit like that, except that you have to buy the PlayStation box, which is about £85. And I'm actually looking at building a media streaming now, and it's probably going to cost me more than that. So I guess that makes sense. Ooh, Halo 5. Well, they didn't announce that because we already knew that was coming, but they're re-releasing all the Halo games on Xbone, which is cool if you're a Halo fan. I do quite like the Halo, but I don't have an Xbox One, and it's a real shame. But I would quite like to play them all again, and it's going to include all the multiplayer maps, which is just insane because it's over 100 maps. And you know, if you're not a big Halo fan, then this is just meh. This is mainly just for the fans, which is cool that they're doing that, I guess. I mean, they're re-releasing a game that's already been released, so they're probably going to charge you the full fucking £60 or your regional equivalent, and then. But I doubt they'll charge for DLC, and one of the fucking big selling points was, you're going to get a 4,000 gamer score. It's just like, yeah, nobody cares about the fucking gamer score. I mean, they might, but I don't. And I think anybody who does is stupid. We've got GTA 5 coming to PC, which is nice, and apparently it's going to have some nice features for the PC version, including advanced AI, but the last GTA port, GTA 4, was absolutely shite on launch day. It is a little better now because they patched it and everything, but when it launched, it was badly optimized. There were bugs, and yeah, so I'm not really. I wouldn't pre-order it, is what I'm saying. Don't go and pre-order it because no, don't do it. Another thing that was announced was Ubisoft apparently have a Wii U title that's finished, it's ready to ship, and they've had it for 6 months, that they are just not shipping because of the Wii U console sales. Now that does not make sense to me. Why would you hold back on a game that's finished, ready to go, because you think that the console is selling badly? Now the Wii U is selling badly. That's, everybody knows that. But if you have a finished title sitting and ready to go, why would you not release it? That blows my mind. I mean, do they not want to have to manufacture the discs? I mean, that doesn't really cost that much. Even if it is just going to be sat in a shop for a while, it will eventually sell. I mean, they don't have to print too many copies of it, but I don't understand that. I don't think that even if they did print the game and put it in shops, that it would sell that badly that it was going to make a loss. It just, I don't know. That's just really, really stupid. Yeah. Steam Summer Sale's coming up. This is not E3 now, but the Steam Summer Sale is, what was the date? Oh my god, I didn't write it down. Let me look it up. The Steam Summer Sale. Was 17th is a number that's in my head right now. Is it 17th of June or July? It is 19th of June. 19th and 19th. Yeah, so it's, that is under a week. That is next Thursday. So if you've or thinking of buying a game, hold off, because the Steam Summer Sale is coming out. You don't buy anything until after the sale. So if you're thinking of buying games on PC, don't do it until after the Steam Summer Sale, which is on the 30th. Basically, what you do is you wait until the last day of the sale, and if the game that you wanted to buy hasn't come up on a daily sale, then you just simply buy it, because it will be discounted anyway. Usually it's all the games on there are discounted, and it is insanely good value. I mean, PC gaming is amazing, everybody knows that, but the games are so cheap. Everyone's like, but it costs thousands of pounds to build your PC. Well, no, it doesn't. The games are cheaper, and we probably save money in the long run because we don't have to pay for PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live and all that crap. Anyway, I'm trying to release a video every day at the moment, but this week's been a bit of a rocky one because I've actually moved back to my parents' place, and the broadband here is absolutely terrible. It's like a meg up, which is for ADSL is good, but fuck, it's gonna take me like an entire day to upload a video. I might stick my resolution down to 720p. I mean, no, not 720p. I mean, it's not that big of a difference between 720 and 1080, unless you're watching it in full screen on a 1080p monitor. You might notice the difference, but you're probably not going to notice a difference if you're watching on, say, a phone or you're watching it not full screen. So, and you don't even need to watch a video like this because it's just me talking, so you don't need to. It's not really going to be that big a deal. It's just because I want to get the file sizes down as low as possible, so I don't. Switching down to 720 might help with my upload times. And actually, they're looking at getting fibre broadband installed here. It's just that the local box was full. We have to wait for BT to come and put some more slots in the box. I mean, it's something as small as that, but it's BT, so it's going to take them a fucking month to do that. So BT are just awesome, you know. I mean, it takes a fucking month. A month. So basically, actually, what it is a month to get the box, right? And then we can place the order. And after you place the order, it's probably going to be another 3 or 4 weeks before they send a fucking engineer out to connect it, you know? That's BT for you, you know, it's probably going to take 2 months, if anything. So yeah, I'm going to be stuck with this shit broadband for a while. There's no 4G here, so uploading on my phone isn't an option. So, yeah, because I think that the internet on my phone is probably going to be slower than this ADSL, because I don't think there's even 3G here. It might be, I don't know. I have to look. I don't even know how fast the upload on a 3G connection is anyway. So yeah, I have unlimited data usage on my phone, which is just awesome. And it is truly unlimited. It's free mobile. I shouldn't really advertise people for free, should I? Anyway, that is me done. I think this video, Fist for the Frags, is 15 minutes long, so we'll just finish that. And thanks for watching. That was my quick look at E3 and all the things that have been happening in the last couple of days. I might do more videos like this if people are interested. If not, well, whatever. I might still do it anyway, just because. Anyway, thanks for watching. Do like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time.